25 hours we've done that. I feel myself slowly getting burnt out of this. But we're almost done, so I can push forward to the end. I'm glad there's not like another like 15-hour route or something. I assume there's 15 hours. Right. Anyways, let's get going. So we did. I think I did like an hour and a half yesterday. Hour and 45, I think, of Mayuri's route. I don't know if that's gonna be. If there's any indication of the other ones, that's about halfway. But I'm thinking this might be a little longer, maybe, because it was like a little more difficult to get to. But I'm not sure. What was even happening? I know we went to the water park, and then we almost drowned. Mayuri saved us, and then Komima. We're going to Komima, I think. Yeah. This is the day of Komima. Ooh, I'm so tired, but it's a good kind of tired. Daru showed up late at night on the very last day of Komima with both hands filled with bags. He then laid down on the sofa like a seal. Me too, Daru-kun. My legs are numb. Oh, I'm sorry, Mayushi. Take a seat. I'm fine. Mayuri, who had also just returned from Komima, sat down on the floor and tapped her legs. She'd finished her costume on day 1 of Komima. I don't know what voice. So she spent the entirety of days 2 and 3 at the Tokyo Big Site. Komima, huh? I wanted to go take a look, but I had to work those days. Suza, who had just entered the lab after she finished her shift downstairs, seemed curious. Wasn't it 3? Wait, we've already done the 3 days? Did we not get any time at Komima? We just skipped past it? That's kind of lame. Bad call. You can't just go in there wanting to take a look. Komima will destroy you. Really? Really, it's a battlefield where otaku blood is spilled in the fight for the books and items people want. Whoa. Graduates like me are looked to as leaders. We need to come up with strategies to be able to keep my troops supplied with the necessary items. Huh, I didn't know how truly great you were, Hashida Ataru. You think? Oh god, don't hug him. Oh god, no, please. Daru proudly made his dubious statement, but Suza seemed to believe him and looked amazed. Just then, a drowsy-looking Kurisu emerged from behind the curtain of the development room. Oh, it's Chris-chan, Tutu. You were here, Makisishi? Yeah, I was taking a nap. I stayed up all night doing experiments. When Kurisu arrived at the lab yesterday evening, she was exhausted. It almost looks like she slept through the whole time. I didn't check audio. Audio seems fine. Did I? I don't think I uploaded the VOD yesterday, actually. I need to do that. Still sleepy. Maybe I'll have some coffee. She took a couple steps towards the coffee market and suddenly stopped. Ow. Kurisu put her hands on her thigh and groaned. What's wrong? Oh, it's, nothing. Don't worry. It's clearly not nothing. It looks like your legs are aching. Let me give him a rub. I said it's nothing. So she did, but after a few steps, she stopped and groaned again. Makizushi, looks like we're in the same boat. Every time I walk, my thighs hurt like... Daru realized something too while saying that and looked right at Kurisu. I did too. You've got mail from Paris. We're having another Paris Cup at Meat Queen. Want to come, yeah? No. But thank you. What? Christina, did you? I didn't go anywhere, especially not Big Sight. She's so obvious. Daru and I nearly ended up calling her out on it. This girl can never be a villain. Chris-chan, is that true? I really didn't. Then maybe it was someone else. Huh? When I was talking to some people from the Lost Blade fan group, I saw someone who looked like you carrying a lot of books. Oh. I was about to say hi, but she ran away really fast. Oh. That must be someone else. I don't have any books right now, do I? It's pretty standard to use a delivery service if you have too many to carry. Ready? Ah. I knew it. Christina. No, Christina. Don't look at me like that. Look at you however I want to, bitch. Kurisu turned and headed for the lab exit, but she stopped after a few steps, grabbed her legs, and miserably uttered, ouch. What a baby. After that, she came clean and started to talk about the lost blade on the couch with Mayuri. Suza joined them and oohed and ahed at Kurisu's expansive knowledge. I didn't understand most of what they were saying, but the three seemed to be having fun. So, Mayuri, Amani-san, why don't we have a sleepover at my place? Oh, hell yeah. Can I join? Huh? I've got some stuff I want to show you, and besides, it would be fun to keep talking about this. Kursu had probably been holding in our Lost Blade fandom this entire time. Nobody could talk that much without storing it up. You want to show us something? Oh, I bet she does. I actually have some Lost Blade figures. Oh, what a fucking weeb. I love it. Seriously? You had Komi yesterday too? None of your business, and don't eavesdrop some girls' conversations. You're loud enough that I can hear you from over here. Then go put on some headphones. Come on. Wait, I have an idea for a new future gadget. How about headphones that eliminate the voice of a particular person based on regular noise cancelling headphones? Actually, that's a great idea. That way I wouldn't get bothered when Christina's grumbling at me. No matter how hard she tries to criticize me, it would be all in vain. Perfect. Haha, this is good. You're not ready for this, Celeb 7. Stop grinning like that. You're creeping me out. Say what you will. Once future gadget number 12, Silence of Gold, is complete, I won't hear a word of it. You're being weird. So, how about it, Mayuri? Do you want to come to my place tonight? Let's see. I've never been with a girl before. I don't know why, but Mayuri looked at me. She doesn't have any reason to hold back for my sake, so why? Unsure what to make of this weird feeling I nod towards Mayuri. Go with her, Mayuri. How else will poor Christina get all that otaku talk out of her system? Stop calling me that. Okay then, I asked my mom. Mayuri took out her phone and called her mom. How about you, Amani-san? I've got work tomorrow, but other than that, I'm free. Great, then it's settled. Kursu smiled. Oh, Kareem, I'm going with them, so you can take care of things here. You're not invited. Well, I can talk so passionately about the Lost Blade. Passionately, huh? So you're going to lust over Nakazawa Koto then? How dare you? I would never lust over Koto-tan. She sets a fire in my soul. Liar, I saw you order a bath time Koto-tan Nendodoru Petite. Nendoroid Pog. Oh, that's not my fault. It's all because of the dirty thoughts in my head. It's not my fault. Then would you like me to get rid of them with a scalpel? You're scaring me, Makisushi. Anyways, no pervs allowed. Even if I don't sniff any used towels or anything? There's no way you're coming! Kursu refused Dara and stood up on the couch. From the couch. Mayuri got approval from her mum, and she stood up with Suzuha. Hey, Ocarine, can I leave my stuff here? I'll drop by tomorrow morning before I head home. Mayuri pointed at a cart and a large bag. I believe she has her costume and books in them. Sure, no problem. Thanks. They're so heavy that I can't carry them anymore. Okay, Ocarine, see you tomorrow. Yep, take care. Mayuri, Kursu, and Suzuha left the lab talking to each other and having fun. Alright, guess I'll head home and get some sleep. Daru stood up yawning. What? You're heading home too? But this is going to be a boys' night. I haven't slept for the past 3 days. It's about time. Oh, but he was full of energy when he was offering to head over to Kursu's. Later. Daru's big body disappeared out the door. I heard him groaning in pain with each step down the stairs. I felt you, man. Stairs are painful. Silence in the lab. It suddenly feels so empty, it's making me uncomfortable. Dang it, Mayuri. Now I can't leave because you left your bags here. What? Just lock up. The fuck is wrong with you? I said to myself while taking a Dr. P out of the fridge and walking towards Mayuri's luggage. That's when I noticed something sticking out of her tote bag. The back of Robo Mayushi's head. I walk up to it and press the button on his back through the plastic. You have to do your homework too, Ocarine. You really are helpful, Robo Mayushi. I've been so focused on the phone wave name subject to change and email that I completely forgotten that I had to report you to one of my classes. Wow, okay. Might as well get started. I sat in front of my desk and turned on the PC. Ended up playing an Nerogate because it was open. It was already late afternoon when I woke the next day. I looked from the window to see the back alley coloured orange by the sunshine that snuck between the buildings. The temperature was as high as it was going to get that day, and tonight was looking to be a tropical night. Each day it seemed the news announced that another temperature record was going to be broken. This is also the organisation at work. Have they really figured out a way to control the weather? Hearing sounds coming from the development room, I assumed that Daru was inside. If he was, he hardly reacted to my cool line. Damn it, what a waste of energy. I kept on grumbling as I opened the fridge and grabbed a Dr. P, which I then proceeded to chug. I was up all last night finishing my report. It took me longer than I thought it would, so I didn't get to bed until just before noon. According to my hazy memory, it was right around the time I began falling asleep that Mayuri came to pick up her things. Hey, Ocarine, if you're gonna sleep, you should really put on a blanket. You're gonna get a stomachache from the cold. I think I responded with, it's too hot today to get cold or something. But when I woke up, I found that just a blanket had been placed over my stomach. Mayuri must have put it there. Hey, Daru. I stepped into the development room thinking that Daru was in there, but such was not the case. Oh, it's Ruka and Kursu. Now that's a ship I want to see. Good morning, Koma-san. I think we're all past good morning at this hour. Lukako and Christina, huh? What are you two doing? Wait, don't tell me that you two are in some sort of secret relationship. No way, control your imagination. That's right. I wouldn't want you to misunderstand my intentions like that. I don't mean that in any weird way. Lukako, please don't blush at this moment in time. Yoshiroba-san told me he was having trouble with his homework, so I came to lecture him. Yes, we didn't want to wake you, Koma-san, so we came in here. I see. So I thought it was an act of kindness towards me. Lukako really is thoughtful. What about me? I made sure to keep my voice down so I wouldn't interrupt your sleep. Christina, it's a bad habit to read someone's mind and get angry about what they're thinking. Seems there to be I'd been sent a message. I took my phone out of my pocket and looked at the screen. Tutu, Ocarina, are you awake? I am. It was from Mayuri. Of course I'm awake. What time do you think it is? Lol. I kept this a secret until recently, but goddammit. Mayushi has some stuff to take care of today. I might not make it to the lab. None of us are required to report when entering the lab, but Mayuri always does, and it is a very Mayuri thing to do. Okay. What? As a lab member, you have committed an unforgivable crime. You must hold a meeting to determine your punishment. God damn it. Wow, a punishment? Is Mayushi gonna get whipped or something? I mean, I wasn't going to, but now you put the idea in my head. Whipped? I'd never do that. Who gave you that idea? Kinky bitch. Oh my god, please stop talking. Oh, please, Mayuri. You're worse than shiny thing. But Daru-ken said so. Daru, that perv warrior. What is he teaching Mayuri? Daru was just joking. Don't take everything he says so seriously. Trust nothing. That's your duty as a lab man. Oh my god. Oh, it was a joke. Mayushi was surprised. Sorry, Ocarina. I'm going to have a word with Daru. Anyways, you have supplementary class this late. That must be tough. Be careful on the way home. Thanks, I will. Oh my god. I missed the last one. Yeah, thanks, I will. You two, Ocarina, don't sleep with your stomach out. Word. Now that I think about it, where's Daru? He was here a while ago, but he left saying something about how he had to split up the books he purchased among his friends. Why don't you just circle jerk together? That'd be easier, right? And cheaper. Anyway, anyhow, how is Mayuri? Is she not coming today? Oh, about that. I showed her the message that Mayuri sent me. The 8 messages that she just sent in about 2 seconds. Looks like another supplementary class. Huh? That can't be right. Supplementary classes are in the morning. I see. Then it must be something else. Maybe she has a secret boyfriend. Maybe she's dating Mr. Broad. I tilted my head quizzically. I just assumed that she had class, but her response was kind of vague when I asked. Maybe she's working at May Queen. Just as I thought, I heard an energetic voice from the direction of the door. Good evening, Koma. Hey, Faris. That was the weird way to say it. Hey, Faris. Hey, Faris. Why is that comma? Hey, Faris. Faris had a massive bag in her hand. What's that? I brought cake to share you. Cake? You have cake? Kyosu and Lukako began closing in upon hearing the word cake, just as I expect from 2 modern women. Not that they're both women. This is a brand new cake from May Queen is planning to sell next month, so I figured I'd get everyone's opinion on it. We can do that. Oh, I'll go make some tea. Lukako's happily filled the kettle with water and moved towards the stove. Faris placed the cake on the table and proceeded to take a look inside the development room. Huh? Oh, are you the only lab members here today, Nya? I bought a lot of cake. Part-time warrior and Shining Finger must still be at work. Daru left a few minutes ago, but he should be back later on. I just had assumed that Mayuri was with you, Faris. No, Mayushi wasn't at work today, Nya. Interesting. What's this? So she wasn't working at Mayuri? Then is she taking care of something at home? Maybe she's making... No, wait, I guess she wouldn't be making more cosplay if it's after Komima. I don't know. I'm gonna stop by the Bronchi workshop downstairs. I want Suzu-nyan's opinion too. In that case, tell her to come up after she's done with work. Will do, Nya. Farah skidded down the stairs. Oh, and watch out for Mr. Braun! After shouting that on the window of Farah, I took out my cell phone. I'm going to invite Murica over. Why would you do that, you fucking weirdo? What order is that in? Still at work? Farah's got us cake. Swing by when you have time. I sent my text, then sat down on the sofa. I stared at the cake box in front of me. For some reason, I envisioned Mayuri's face. If she were hitting right now, there's no doubt that she would have opened the box in excitement. Let's leave some for Mayuri-chan. Good idea. It almost seems as though Lukako and Kurisu knew what I was thinking. Let's hide a part of it before Daru comes. Once he gets here, he might try to eat the whole thing. Absolutely. Sorry, a cake. Wow, unfortunately I'm in the middle of work at the theme park from before. You know, for the website. I don't care. Oh, maybe she's... I'm gonna say maybe she's doing the modeling thing. But, like, do you do that in the evenings? That's blah, 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 blah. Oh, wait. Did I not? It really is. Are you impressed? America? No, I'm not. Yeah, a little bit. So, yeah, don't care. Oh my Christ, shut up, shiny finger. You're worse than Mayuri. Oh shit. My cell phone went off. I see. I guess editing's hard work. No sooner had I sent a response, she had replied once again. Huh? Oh right, I forgot to tell you something important. I'll make sure that Sheena-san gets home safe and sound, so don't worry. Oh, so she's working with America. I reread America's message. I'll make sure that... I'll make sure that Sheena-san gets home safe and sound. What is going on? Is something wrong? Lukako and Kurisu seemed concerned over my controlled expression. No, it's just something Shining Finger said. What was it? I quickly responded. Wait, you're with Mayuri? Why? What do you think? She said she was gonna do it. Huh? What do you mean? Did she not tell you? America? I've heard nothing. Yeah. She took the modeling gig, America. Yeah. After I said her that, I received a surprising message from America. It wouldn't be surprising if you paid any attention to what she said. Mayuri, a model? Preposterous! She's never mentioned it at all. I found myself standing up from the sofa, but I told her the other day to say no. I could see in Lukako and Kurisu's eyes that they wanted an explanation, so I gave them the rundown. Kurisu insisted that it wasn't a shady photo shoot and that and that it would be okay since Murica was with her, but that's not the point. How do I put it? Even if it were the sake of the lab, I don't want her to take on any jobs that she isn't comfortable with. He's just jealous that she's gonna be like showing her body off to like not him, I guess, even though he's not admitting that he likes her. I stuffed my cell phone and wallet into my pockets and bolted out of the lab. I assume that's the reason anyway. I ran by Suzu and Paris in the alleyway by the lab as they were about to go up the stairs. The two had no idea what was going on. They just stared in surprise as I quickly ran down the station. By the time I'd arrived at the amusement park, the scorching sun had fallen below the horizon and the dark of the night had begun to envelop the sky. I'm at the entrance. I stood by the entrance gate and messaged Murica that I had arrived. I'll come to you. Wait there. I'm coming to pick you up. Soon a familiar face came to meet me. Sorry to show up out of the blue. It's fine. You're worried about Sheena-san. I get that. No, I wasn't worried because she had you here. It's not that, but I wanted to know why Mayuri accepted this job. She didn't seem to want to do it at first. She wanted to do it the entire time. Are you deaf? We're just about to start the photo shoot. Come this way. It's probably not like a sexy one anyway. It's probably just like cute. I don't know. America led me in and we walked by the park's various attractions. The park closed at 6 PM today, so there's no one here. All the lights and machines are turned off and everything's shrouded in shadow. Things feel especially lonely knowing how lively this place is during the day. However, after a couple of minutes of walking, we came to an area where the attractions were illuminated. The merry-go-round and spinning teacups were running and playing cheery music despite the lack of riders. But my eyes were drawn to the colourful, Christmassy lighting, which stuck out like a sore thumb in the summer night. There were 7 or 8 people working busily around those lights. I could see a huge tripod camera, so it must be the photo shoot crew. Jesus Christ. Where's Mayuri? She's getting into costume. Oh my god, she just like dressed up as like a panda or something. Costume? What, like a reindeer? Suddenly, the image of Mayuri in a reindeer costume, single jingle bells entered my head. It's fucking August. What? Now it makes sense. Mayuri would be a perfect model for something like that. She's a furry after all. But America shut the idea down. If I had to choose someone for that kind of job, it would be you, Okabe. Oh, I see. Hey! The great Halloween Kyoto will never stoop to the level of a reindeer. I'm more of an elf man. Why does she look so focused all of a sudden? You can be a reindeer and Hashida-kun can be Santa. What do you say? Absolutely not. Wait, that's a good idea, actually. Our conversation, such as it was, continued as Miroko took me to the photo shoot crew. I can't say photo shoot. I keep saying Photoshop. Jesus Christ. She introduced me to the director as Mayuri's guardian. So, does that mean you're Shina-san's boyfriend? Yeah, basically. Not at all. The first sentence out of her mouth was, oh wait, was that a woman? Was so absurd I had to firmly deny it. The director laughed. You don't have to hide it, and returned to the crew. How pedestrian, the fullest emotion like a romance. It will suit a mad scientist like me. It's only common sense. Oh, here's Shina-san now. I followed Mocha's gaze and saw Mayuri walking towards us with a female staff member. God damn, she's banging in that costume. I don't know what she's wearing. I could hardly believe my eyes. When I was in the park about a week ago, Mayuri's appearance stunned me. But that was when she showed up in the bikini Ferris chose. That pales in compared to how stunned I am this time. She's just in like a gimp suit. Is that it? I mean, I guess it suits her. It's not sexy though. Mayuri's makeup was beautifully professionally done. Her hair is set perfectly and a beautiful floral ornament has replaced her usual hat. She's not wearing anything when you fucking look at her. She's clad in a formal dress, but it's nothing too flashy. Also, this is a new song. She's done up in a way that highlights her innocence and prettiness. I don't know what kind of fabric they used, but her dress is glittering, reflecting the coloured lights of the merry-go-round. As she walks, the frills around her shoulders and chest and her skirt flutter. I heard something from the crowd. I thought, wow. Just like I thought, it's like she came out of a fairy tale. Yeah. I nodded, still looking at Mayuri. I don't know why, but I can't take my eyes off her. Huh? The girl from the fairy tale saw me and let out a sound of surprise. At the moment, I was snapped out of fantasy and returned to the real world. Snapped back to reality. What? You're here, Karine? Hey. Interesting. Oh, is she doing like a Cinderella thing or something? What are you doing here? Mayuri looked surprised and walked up to me, the lace of her dress making a soothing shuffling sound as she did so. She looked even prettier up close. I tried to sound more collected than I felt. Shining Finger told me you were here. I actually emailed you a little earlier, but you don't check your fucking phone. I sent her that email when I was on the train over here. I wrote, you don't have to force yourself to model. I'm heading there right now, so just stay put. But I didn't receive any response. Oh, sorry, I had turned off my phone since I'm working. Oh, so you didn't see my message? You weren't just ghosting me? Oh, I see. Nope. So that's why I didn't get a reply. Shida-san, are you ready? The director called Mayuri. The photo shoot was about to begin. Jesus Christ. This is embarrassing. Mayuri's getting self-conscious with Ocarine watching. Mayuri can't seem to stand still. Hey, you know what, Mayuri? Let me tell you something before you start blushing. Just imagine the audience naked. Just imagine me naked. It's fine. What is it? I moved closer so only she could hear me. Are you forcing yourself to do this? She told you so many times, no. I told you, but even though our lab has fallen on hard times, you don't have to do this. Oh, no, that's not the problem. Mayuri put her hands on her face and smiled shyly. Then she slightly furrowed her brow. Are you alright? Yeah. You know, at first I thought I could never be a model. Well, even now, I'm still embarrassed. But when they make me pretty like this, well, I look banging. I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of surprised about that myself. I was probably more surprised than she was. I'd always thought Mayuri was a girl who floated through life, made silly mistakes, liked making costumes, ignored the latest trends, and would pick a good meal over anything romantic any day of the week. To me, she was always the girl I knew in elementary school. I never imagined that she would feel the same way a girl her age might feel. Embarrassed by my sudden realization, I tried to look away from my childhood friend. See her as a woman. Well, if you're enjoying it, that's fine. Sorry to bring it up all of a sudden. Don't be. Thank you for thinking about me, Ocarina. Isn't that dress a little hot? It's so fucking sexy. Unable to control my eyes, I quickly tried to change topics. Not really. The fabric is nice and thin. Oh, I see. How thin? I see. Well, they're waiting for you, so good luck. Thanks. Mayuri turned away from me and hurried towards the crew. I heard the voice of a feminine cameraman shout, "Right, let's get started," resonated throughout the park. It was my first time seeing an actual photo shoot, and I found myself surprisingly engaged. The big sisterly cameraman gave directions to his assistant and arranged the lighting. They really are professionals. The staff is great in creating a relaxed atmosphere, doing everything they can to put Mayuri at ease. She was obviously tense at first, but she gradually started smiling more naturally. Why did she just disappear for a second? He says, "Great, now can you spin around?" And Mayuri obliges. Her skirt flutters around and her bare legs look dazzling. But she spun a little too fast. The cameraman laughs and says, "Mayuri-chan, if you move that fast, it'll come out blurry." Even if the fabric is thin, she's still moving around in a dress on a hot summer night, so she must be hot. The makeup artist goes to wipe off her sweat and touch her up. Why can't I touch her up, though? As I watched them, I started to feel as though this wasn't reality and that I was living in a dream. Like, Mayuri was not Mayuri. Not necessarily in a bad way. It's more like, I don't know how to put it. What? Mayuri texts me. He's like, wait, we've caught Mayuri. She is now our hostage. So cute. Shina-san is so gorgeous. You were totally staring at her, Okabe-kun. No way. I just wanted to murk out loud since she was standing right behind me. Oh, don't give me that look. What look? Melka's face isn't particularly expressive, but I felt like she was saying, "You sly dog, be honest with yourself." Oops. Still trying to play dumb? Haha, Melka. It's not like that. I shouted out loud, then covered my mouth in a fluster. The crew looked at me to see what's going on. I cringed out a sheepish, "I'm sorry, it's nothing." "Hey, Finger, you humiliated me." Sorry? Do you want something from me? If not, why don't you go over there and help that bitch? I just had about enough of her nonsense anyway. Yeah, I have a task for you, Okabe-kun. What? The director wants to talk to you. What the fuck? When I turned to look, the director was beckoning to me with a smile on her face. What do you want with me, woman? I want your help. With what? The shoot. Whoa. An amateur like me can't offer any sort of photographic support to a professional photo shoot. Granted, that's little the miraculous mad scientist Ho-In Kiyama can't do, but this is simply too much to ask. Don't worry, we have professional photographers for that. Then what is it that you want from me? That... So obviously gonna want him in the shoot. When I saw what Mariko was pointing out, I opened my eyes wide, started stammering, and staggered back. The astonishment triple combo. A wardrobe staff is standing by the director and taking out a costume. Is this where the reindeer costume Mariko had threatened me with earlier? I wouldn't have been shocked. I could have been the Fuck me. I could have put the matter to bed with a line like, "Do you really expect the Ho-In Kiyama to wear this?" But no, what the staff had held in their hands was, surprisingly, a tuxedo. Hold on a second, I'm sorry. Wait, no, let me stop you right there, Shining Finger. I quickly rebuked Marika. What does that costume have to do with me? We want you to wear it. But why? To snap? Snap what? Photos. Of what? Shina-san's lover. Who? You. So, excuse me? I look in disbelief from Marika to the director to the wardrobe staffer. Okay, time for a break. Our male model needs his makeup done. The director proceeds as if he's agreed to a crazy idea. This took Mayuri by surprise, and I heard her ask the director, "Is Ocarina going to be in the photos too?" Yep, it'll be fun, right? Are you kidding me with your "it'll be fun, right"? I'm giving you the go-ahead. What sort of madness is this? Oh, you're such a cunt. It's alright, sorry to surprise you like that, but don't worry, it's just your back. Just my back? Sensing my skepticism, the director approached me and started to explain. Why couldn't she have done that before they whipped out the tux? She tells me that the theme of these shots is a girl and her lover talking about love at an amusement park on Christmas Eve. I suppose I've seen ads with similar situations, but because Mayuri is the main character, they're only going to show my back and shoulders in these photos. In that case, you could, have someone from your crew model instead of me. That was the plan, but when I saw Sheena-san, I knew what I wanted. And what was that? The smile on her face when she looks at you. Aww. Mayuri is basically always smiling. You could even call her a natural smile generator. No matter who she's talking to, she'll always wear a smile and give them a tutoroo. That's why everyone loves her. It's probably her strongest feature. Even during a photo shoot, I was sure she could smile for anyone else. When I told the director that, she thought for a moment and responded. Then why don't I ask her? If she says that she wants you as her boyfriend in the photo shoot, then you'll say yes, right? Well, if she insists. Ha, she'd never say such an embarrassing thing. The director nodded once, walked up to Mayuri, who was looking at us nervously, and started talking to her. I shot Mayuri a meaningful glance. You understand, don't you, Mayuri? You won't make me do a stupid thing like that, right? And that's it. What do you think? Well... Hey, what are you so indecisive about? I'm telling you, don't say anything weird. What suits a mad scientist the most is a white robe, covered by the blood and enmity of the victims of his experiments. Certainly not a tuxedo like that. Mayuri said something unintelligible to the director and blushed. The director looks at me with a smile. Oh, wait, Mayuri, what did you just tell her? What did you say? Just give up. Come on, get changed. Everyone's waiting for you. America. What a bitch. I read the message from America and looked up at the sky. Damn you! The work of the organization. 30 minutes later, the professionals had done their work on me, coordinating my appearance perfectly from top to bottom, then standing me in the front of the merry-go-round. What is happening? What am I doing here? I've only felt like this twice before. Once when I had to wear a kimono for a coming-of-age ceremony at a shrine. Once when I first wore my junior high uniform. Hello, right, it's me. I apologize. I was taken in by the organization's ploy because I let my guard down. Not to worry, I will find a way to get out of this. It's a difficult situation, but my success is all but assured. It is the will of Steins Gate, after all. Ellen sighed. Congrue. Please turn your phones off. In the middle of this important conversation, Marika took my phone away when the sisterly camera said, "Shall we get started?" Sorry, Ocarine. She switches up to me in a dress and looks up at me. You should be. Have you lost your mind, dumb woman? Is what I was going to say, but when I saw how cute Mary looked, the words caught in my throat. For some reason, I couldn't think of anything to complain about. Mayushi's wanted to take a photo with you for so long, Ocarine. The fuck? I thought about it, and we've never really taken a proper picture of us, haven't we? No. Now that she's mentioned it, I don't think I've had my picture taken since my high school graduation ceremony. And I really can't imagine that I'd have a chance to get one with her, especially since she was in a lower grade than me. This is going to be a nice memento. More like a crime scene photo, I'd say. I took another look at myself. They started my head, shaved off any trace of my stubble, so I can't... What the fuck? So I feel kind of uncomfortable. Why do you need to do that if your back's to the camera? That's bullshit. But you know, you look like a real model when you're all neat like that. You look fucking hot. I wanna... Nonsense! I mean it. You look really cool. Mayuri's not the kind of person who compliments someone to make them feel better, so I honestly believe she thinks so. But come on, she's definitely biased. No one else would say that. Look, see? The photo shoot crew is looking at us with smiles on their faces. They're probably all thinking, love is blind. Ugh, even if this is for the lab, I can't take it. This is shameful. Hey, Finger, I'm getting paid for this, right? Yep, you'll be fine. And be sure you don't show my face. The organization will get to you too. Got it. Whatever the organization is. It's better you don't know. That's funny. Then the feminine photographer said, now we're going to take photos of the happy couple cuddling up on the carousel. Did he say? Did he say cuddling up? I thought it was she. What? Wait, it's clearly a she. You mustn't run away. You mustn't run away. You mustn't run away. Oh, shut up and stop pulling me. I was dragged onto the merry-go-round. Meanwhile, Mayuri was trying to get onto the wooden horse by herself and looked like she was having a lot of fun. She then mounted it like a cowboy, one leg on each side. Hey, no, Mayuri, think about what you're wearing. Oh, you're right. How should I? Sit on my face. You should sit on the back of the horse and keep your legs on one side. Like a proper lady. Kind of like a princess, like this. Whoa. Whether it was the costume or the unfamiliar way of sitting, she lost her balance and slipped. I rushed over to her, catching her in my arms. Look, you hold onto the horse's neck and put your feet right here. Okay, thanks. Mayuri leaned on me and smiled shyly. I felt her body in my arms. She was so light and soft. It felt like she would break if I wasn't careful with her. It felt like I was holding cotton candy fresh out of the machine. Huh? Oh wait, are they shooting already? Sister cameraman had gotten close when I wasn't looking, and she's been snapping away. Well, hold on, you fool! I'm not ready yet. Pardon me. We haven't started, but we haven't. But have we started already? I put my foot down with shattering force. But the cameraman simply replied with, that was wonderful. Keep up the good work. And kept on shooting. Not sure exactly what was wonderful. I ended up playing with Mayuri on the merry-go-round. The cameraman didn't ask much, simply saying, just have fun. Hey, Ocarine, let's go ride in the carriage. Mayuri pulls my arms as we bathe in the sea of light. Carriage? You mean this? Uh-huh. There's no way. I'm pretty sure it's kid-sized. Mayuri was talking about a carriage with a roof that looked way too small for 2 adults to squeeze into. You think so? Mayuri got into the carriage and it fit perfectly into the seat. See, it's fine. Come on, Ocarine. Come on in. Are you serious? Oof, I squeeze in and take a seat across from Mayuri. Though it seems less like we're facing each other and more like we squeezed into a tiny box together. My head touches the roof and I can hardly move. It's a little cramped, Ocarine. That's what I fucking said. Ocarine, my butt is stuck. Oh no. Step bro, no. Or what? Here, grab onto me and we'll get you out. Let me grab your ass and get out of it. Ow, 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 ow. Watch where you're grabbing. You're sitting on my dick. I just grabbed onto something soft there, Ocarine. Well, I am very hard, so it's not that. You don't have to tell me. Stop taking pictures and come help us, I shouted at the sisterly cameraman. 4 staff members hurried over to get us out. After the fuss at the merry-go-round resolved, they took us over to the teacups. They told us that it would be hard to take our picture while the teacups were spinning, so they were going to sit in them while they're not moving. Cowards! Do it properly. Once we got into a cup, they brought us a couple of glasses with a sparkly beverage inside, a non-alcoholic beverage, of course. Surrounded us were red flowers and other festive objects to give things a Christmassy look. Wow, this is so cute! Mayuri started happily playing with the decorations. Seeing her like this, I breathed a sigh of relief that the little girl I knew was still in there somewhere. Don't be weird about it, though. Unfortunately, right after this, I had to suffer through a terrible drink. They told us to look into each other's eyes and make a toast like a couple would. What's wrong with them? What kind of couple is stupid enough to make a toast while riding the teacups? True. Still, we follow up their ridiculous directions. We hold our drinks in hand and get our faces close to each other. Then we're supposed to look at each other, but I can't do so for too long because I get nervous. Mayuri, on the other hand, seems to have gotten used to this shoot. She looked straight into my eyes, looking as if she's really in love with me. Her eyes were glittering, her cheeks were slightly flushed, and her glossed lips were slightly opened as they were waiting for something. What without pain sigh? It's so cute. What's wrong with me? A modern woman rom-com situation like this has no place in my life of chaos and madness. Could this be the organization's doing? Am I getting brainwashed or something? Damn you, organization. Is something wrong, Ocarine? No, I'm fine. I mean, there's no way she feels that way about me, right? I tried with all my might to find the right look to return her gaze, but who could blame me for struggling with something like that? Mayuri starts cracking up. Oh, Ocarine, stop making me laugh. I'm not trying to. You're kidding. Here's how you look right now. Mayuri squinted her eyes, brought her eyebrows together, and puckered her lips like an octopus. She looks like a comedy mask. Is that seriously how I look? Uh-huh. Let me try again. I have to keep my pride intact at least. I channeled all of my energy into my eyes and looked straight at Mayuri. How about that, Mayuri? Modeling is nothing against the concerted effort of heroine Kiyama. I told you not to laugh. Shut up, bitch. The crew kept warning us that they couldn't take pictures like that, and every time it happened, the shoot slowed to a halt. What a difficult battle this is turning out to be. Okube-kun, you're too tense. Anyone would be. Shina-san isn't. Mayuri's just a natural actor. That must be it. I'm not acting at all. No. There's no way you're just being yourself, Mayuri. There can't be. You're being weird, Ocarine. You're the weird one. You look kind of funny, Ocarina. I'm going to show this picture with everyone. Don't do that! I don't even want to think about what Curiosa would say if she saw me like this. It took me nearly half an hour to clear this difficult mission. In the end, I had to face Mayuri's direction, but look somewhere else. Why do I have to do this if they're only going to include my back and shoulder in the photos anyway? This is ridiculous. I probably just said that. Good work. We only have one more to go. I practically collapsed into the onto the bench in exhaustion. Once I've gathered myself a little, I asked what the last shoot was going to be. In front of the Christmas tree, a present given scene. Christmas tree? Did they even have Christmas trees this time of year? Before I could ask, the director asked us to follow her. She led Mayuri and I partway through the park, and... Oh, cute. Whoa, it's beautiful. When we got into the plaza near the entrance, Mayuri gazed in amazement. The sight took my breath away too. Before us towered a beautifully glittering tree of light. It was a fir tree covered in decorative bulbs that showed its surroundings with light. The lights danced along the shape of the tree, standing sparkly against the darkness in the background. Given that there was no other illuminated trees standing around, I surmised that this was the one specifically decked out for this shoot. Mayuri trots towards the tree and looks up at it spellbound. This is amazing. It's so pretty. Without another word, she continues to look up at the tree, studying its every detail. Look, Mayuri, there's a star on top. Yeah, I'm not fucking blind, Ocarine. Atop the tree shone a clear star that looked like it was made of crystal. It shone with the refractory colours of the lights wrapped around the tree. This feels like a dream, Mayuri muttered as she stared at the star. It's even better around Christmas. Really? You fucking think? They light up everything around here. Wow, what a surprise! That sounds like it would be gorgeous. I imagine the sickly sweet conversations a couple might have as they walked through this illuminated forest. A feat that will forever elude me. You should come see it this winter. Listen to yourself. What reason would I have to visit such a cliche date spot? It'll make Sheena-san happy. Oh, what was that? I looked at Merrick in a state of minor panic. Why would I mean, with Mayuri? Merrick's facial expression doesn't change at all, so I have no idea if she's serious or just teasing me. If it were Cursu or Daru harassing me, they wouldn't be able to keep a straight face, so I'd know. Shining Finger, don't say such nonsense. Nonsense? Mayuri and I are, well, we're not in that sort of relationship where we go on a date. I never said it would be a date. I was talking about coming here with everyone in the lab. How misleading can you get? Just say what you mean in the first place, you bitch. Use your words, damn you. Having blatantly incriminated myself, I attempted to change the subject and I turned to face Mayuri. But I found myself startled. Mayuri was reaching up to the star with her right hand. No, the Stardust handshake. Her back was straight, and she was stretching as far as she could, as if to reach the highest heights imaginable. In her eyes, I see a mysterious colour, one that sits somewhere between nostalgia and wistfulness. Stardust handshake. Mayuri's had this curious habit for a long time, so that's the name I gave it. No matter when, where, or what she's doing, sometimes she'll just suddenly get lost in a moment like this. She looks up at the sky and reaches out if there's something she wants, just out of reach. If she got whatever it is she wants, what would happen? Or does she want something she can never get? I don't really know. But whenever I see her like this, I get antsy and unable to contain myself. That's right, I can't help but get flashbacks of what I saw that day. The angel's ladder descended in front of young Mayuri. The way she looked at it slowly reached out, and gently. The way Mayuri's body seemed to float towards the heaven haunts me to this day, so I desperately tried to hold on to her, to keep her in this world, to keep her from floating away. I'll never let you go. I'll never let them take you. As a boy, I held my friend in my arms and kept whispering those words in her ear. Hey, Mayuri, I called out to her with a loud, clear voice. I thought by raising my voice that I could both snap her out of the reverie and pull myself out of my memories. Huh? Mayuri looked at me and blinked in surprise. Hey, it's about time for us to start the next photo shoot. It was true. It seemed that the crew had finished setting up and I saw the photographer walking towards us. Oh, right. Sorry. What were you doing anyway? Well, I thought that I can't reach the stars in the sky. Maybe I can reach the one at the top of the tree. Mayuri, it's like 50 feet tall. What the fuck are you on about? Are you kidding? It's all the way at the top. Do you know how tall this tree is? I see. That's too bad. Stop crushing my dreams, Oakley. Mayuri shrugged sadly. Only she would be dead serious about getting the stuff on the top of this tree. What a fucking idiot. Okay, let's make this last shot a good one. America handed the small gift that we'd be using in the photos. A tiny box with Christmas-themed wrapping and a ribbon on top. I wonder what's inside. It's kind of exciting. Oh, no, it's just a prop. It's probably empty. I shake the box, and lo and behold, it makes no sound. Really? Oh, Mayushi's kind of disappointed. The director overheard our conversation, smiled, and said, I'll put something in there next time. Hey, what's this next time? There is no next time. Never! I tell the director that with my eyes, and she just laughs. With the cameraman's call of, okay, my lovely positions, our final shoot begins. Our shoot under the tree proceeded very smoothly compared to the previous one, mostly because they were focused on Mayuri, so I didn't have to do much. They took shots of her that contained only my hand, or perhaps I'd be off the distance. Maybe, just maybe, the teacups taught them that it's reckless to try and get me to model. That's what I taught them in the first place. But with that, our modelling session was completed. The director shouted, alright, that's a wrap, nice work today, and it echoed throughout the park. Then the crowd started applauding Mayuri and I for some reason. Clapper, clapper. I went to change out of my tux, and when I came back, Mayuri was standing under the tree. The crew had started removing all the trimmings from the tree. One was on a tall ladder to mount the lights. And in the middle of all this, Mayuri is staring at them without saying a word. Her gaze was fixed on the clear star above her. Mayuri saying, if I can't reach the stars in the sky, maybe I can reach the one at the top of the tree. Echoes in my head. Yeah, why don't you ask him the stars, man? Then I remembered what Cursor had told me the other day. After Mayuri had saved my life at the pool. CPR or not, okay, I think you should do something to thank Mayuri. But that wasn't the only thing I had to thank Mayuri for. Mayuri's been worrying that she hasn't done anything for the lab, but I don't think that at all. Without her, I don't think I would have been able to keep the lab together for long. I love this song. Things would have been nearly as stable. The lab might have even broken us. Coming up with an idea, I walked over to America. Shining finger. What? Sorry to bug you, but we need to talk. About what? Well, I want that. You think I can get it? I pointed at a star atop the tree. America tilted her head in confusion as she didn't quite understand what I said. But when she saw Mayuri staring at the star, she nodded. A present? It's not like that. It's just to thank her. So, a present. Sure. Sure. America took a moment to think, then took out her phone and wrote me an email with her lightning-fast fingers. I'll ask them, but it was a rental from a leasing company. I asked the director if we can buy it, but don't expect much, America. We got it, sorry to ask, but if it works out, let me know the price. I can't afford much. They told me that I get paid, but I can't count on that. I still have the electricity bill to pay. Understood. America looked at Mayuri as she said so. Mayuri didn't seem to notice, her gaze still fixed on the star. I was so nervous today, especially because I showed up at the last minute. We left the park before America on the shooting crew and got on the train. It might just be because I've escaped from a high-tension shoot, but I'm exhausted all of a sudden. Sitting right next to me, Mayuri looked down looked a little tired too. I'm really sorry. It's just because I said what I did. No, I'm not complaining. Can't say I get to experience something like that every day. Mayuri looked so sorry that I had to say something to cheer her up. Oh, by the way, Shining Finger sent you a message or something, right? Yes, she did. Take a look. Mayuri took out her phone and showed me a photo. Without thinking, I groaned. It was a photo of Mayuri and I all done up on the merry-go-round. It kind of hurt me to look at. Then Mayuri continued the atrocity exhibition with a tap on her phone. She sent me this one too. On the screen, I saw Mayuri and myself sitting in the teacup looking into each other's eyes. Oh, and this. Oh, hold on, these are all from our photo shoot, right? No, they're from some other time. The fuck kind of question is that? They were using a digital SLR camera, and the cameraman said he'd take the data back to his office to finalize the pictures on his computer, but... That's right, America-san took these with her phone. Oh, that's why they're shit. Oh, right, I almost forgot that she was taking pictures. She's always taking fucking pictures. What a bitch. Damn you, Finger. She's not going to show these photos to anyone in the lab, right? I need to confirm with her later. Mayushi thinks this one is great. Mayuri showed me one particular photo. Pardon me. The two of us are standing in front of the sparkling tree and smiling at each other. Because it was taken just after the shoot ended, the two of us had relieved smiles on our faces, though I looked a little zoned out. I look so uncool in this photo. Not at all. That's the Ocarina I love the most, Mayuri said nonchalantly. It took me aback, but this is Mayuri we're talking about. She can't have meant it like that. Oh, I know. Maybe I use this as the wallpaper on my phone. I do not approve. Why? What if someone sees it? The only people who would see Mayushi's phone are Paris-chan, Luka-kun, Chris-chan, Suzu-san, and Daru-kun. Those are precisely the people I don't want seeing it. Really? Really, it's embarrassing. You're a girl and everything. If you say so, Karine. Mayuri gave the photo a sad look. Then she asked me another question. Then would it be okay if I put it somewhere they couldn't see it? Well, I don't mind. Okay, then I'll do that. She clutched her phone to her chest as if she was holding something precious. Then we were quiet for a while. The soft clatter of the train envelops us. Silence like these can be painful when you're around someone you're not really close to. You start desperately looking for things to talk about. But with Mayuri, I can be myself. We've been together since we were little, so we never have to be nervous around each other and can just do nothing together. I start a conversation when I actually have something to say. It's very comfortable. You know... What is it? Well, I was nervous at first, but I had so much fun today. Really? I thought it was shit. Yep, it made me really happy to be your hostage, Ocarine. Oh, come on. I laughed and prepared to change topics, but Mayuri paid my laugh no mind and continued. Mayushi wants to be your hostage forever. When you're an old man and I'm an old lady, I still want to be your hostage. What? That's kind of a pointless statement, isn't it? Unless it's just a residual atmosphere of the romantic photo shoot and she doesn't mean anything by it. Of course you're my hostage, that's never going to change. I watched Mayuri carefully after giving her my response. But she only said, yeah, and resumed looking at the photos that America had sent to her phone. I decided not to push the issue and stared out of the window of the train. Why would you do that? It's just going to be dark, isn't it? The lights of the residential areas... I guess it's not underground, is it? The lights of the residential area passes man-made shooting stars in the night sky. Under each light lives someone who I will never meet. They'll live out full lives of their own and die, our lives never intersecting. Mayuri and I are riding the same train now, but we will someday be like the strangers behind... But will we be like the strangers behind the lights, walking through different lives our paths never to cross? No. I shook my head to clear those invasive thoughts. Why am I even thinking about this? I swear it's all because Mayuri said some weird stuff. Oh, I see the interior of our train car reflected in the dark window. And of course, I see Mayuri and myself. I frowned. Mayuri's looking at her cell phone, but she's wearing such a sad expression, even though she said today was so fun. She must have felt my suspicious gaze, since she lifted her head and met my gaze in the mirror-like window. Oh, Mayushi's just kind of hungry. Mayushi's getting hangry. Mayuri sheepishly rubs her stomach. Then she took out our grandmother's pocket key, to check the time. And then it stopped. Oh god, no! Look at the time. My stomach always starts growling when it gets this late. Should we get something to eat at Ikebukuro Station? Sure. Mayuri said this with a smile. She's acted like herself again. Oh, right, here. Mayuri took an envelope from her bag. It had an Arc Rewrite logo on it. The director gave it to her as compensation for the photo shoot. I'll cop one too. I want you to use this for the lab. I appreciate it, but no, you should use it for costumes. But they paid me for my work too, so you don't have to worry about the lab, okay? To be perfectly honest, the amount I got today wouldn't cover everything, but I plan to make up for the remainder through other part-time jobs. I couldn't take Mayuri's money from her. At least that was my rationale. When I let go of her hand, Mayuri reluctantly returned the envelope to her bag. Just take the money. Take the money and run. I looked at the clock, 3 a.m. I must have fallen asleep on the couch. Huh? What did I do after that? I look around the dim lab and start to get lost in thought. I got dragged into Mayuri's photo shoot at the amusement park, and then we headed home by train, and... Oh, that's right, I remembered that I had something to do with the lab, but when I got here, I just crashed. Hey, Daru! Christina? I called, but no one answered. Nobody was in the development room. I guess everyone's gone home tonight, or so I thought. I hear the sound of running water in the shower room. Pog, Mayuri's taking a shower. Who could that be? When I looked in that direction, I noticed that the curtain in the changing room that leads to the shower was open. In the clothing basket sat Mayuri's clothes, and carelessly left on top of the pile her underwear. I quickly looked away, but the image of the blue and white striped panties had been imprinted in my head. At least close the curtain, even if I were asleep. You left yourself totally defenseless. Queen, what the fuck? Talking to myself, I reached towards the curtain to close it. But I was like, oh no, bad idea. Just don't, if you're the only one there, just don't go in there. But as I approached, I heard the shower room, do go in there. I heard the shower room door unlock. Whoa, you've got massive tits. Oh, Ocarine, you woke up. Oh, she just went that. Oh, Ocarine, you woke up? Never mind that. Why are you wearing your bikini in the shower? That surprised me. I mean, it's probably for the best that we avoided the awkward situation of me seeing her naked, but who does that? Oh, this? I thought you might like it. Are you serious? I answered her right away, but Mayuri looked at me passionately. She slowly came out of the bathroom, water dripping down from her body. She just didn't wash her. She didn't dry herself at all. The water that built up on her hair, her shoulder, and cleavage flowed down her swimming suit and into her belly button and finally down to her feet. Hey! Oh, Queen, you were looking at Mayushi at the pool, right? So I wore this for you again. Okay, this is totally a dream. This is not happening. She's not like this. No, it wasn't like that. Then what was it like? It was like, You're teasing me, Ocarine. I just want you to look at me like that again. Hey, you're being weird. I'm not. I can also do things like this. She slowly moved her hands towards her bikini. What's she going to do? Just stop it, Mayuri-san. Okay, he's going to have a wet dream. Oh, no. This doesn't make you happy? Look, it's not about whether it makes me happy or not. You saying you'd prefer Christian's small boobies? Well, wait, no! Without realizing it, I started backing up. Mayuri slowly followed me. The droplets of water she left on the lap's floor reflected the light above and shone brilliantly. Well, why would you think I'd feel anything for Christina? She's a bitch. You'd get excited if you saw her naked, right? Okay, absolutely, but of course not. Besides, when would that ever happen? Then Murika-san, or maybe Ferris-chan? Neither of them. They're bitches too. I tried to keep backing up, but I tripped over the leg of the... I don't like this music, it's creepy. Over the leg of the table and fell onto the sofa. Oh, that's what... I've seen this shot before. Where he comes close and leans over me. Oh, what? Droplets of water fall from her hands, splash onto my cheeks. Mayushi's been wondering for a long time. Would you fall in love with me, Ocarine? Would you make love to... Oh, I gotta screenshot this. But no reason at all. God damn it, why did it do that? Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Oh no, wait. Oh fuck, wait, I fucked it up. I'm ruining the moment. Wait, can I go back to this? Shit. Okay, that's probably a bad one. I don't know why it didn't screen cap the right screen. I had to send that to some friends. Mayushi's been wondering for a long time. Would you fall in love with me, Okarine? Would you make love to me? Her wet lips get close to mine. That's when I realized that she had removed her bikini. Come to your senses, Mayuri. This isn't you. Huh? That's right. This couldn't be her. Which means, I see now this is a dream. It must be. Your organization bastards. You managed to perfect the nightmare control in Death 13, didn't you? And while this isn't too bad as far as nightmares go, I have to get back to reality. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Maybe this could be the maybe this is the thingy she's been working on. She's only been working on the little doll, but maybe this is Future Gadget like 15 or something. It's just like horny Mayuri. Maybe this is Mayuri bot. Watcha! I let out my battle cry and tried to escape from her arms. And for that moment, I slipped off the couch, my head crashing onto the floor and straight into her cavernous vagina. Gah! Sparks flashed in front of my eyes and my vision whited out. Ocarine! Hey, Ocarine! Come on, Ocarine, wake up! I could hear someone calling me, someone shaking my body, and my vision slowly returning to me. What the fuck? Wait, where are we? Wait, where are we? Is this his room? Uh-huh. Are you a Kyo Green? Why are your pants all sticky? Yeah! Oh my god. Get away from me. Mayuri's face was right in front of me. I sprang up in surprise. Are you telling me that wasn't a dream? Huh? What wasn't a dream? Mayuri looks at me with puzzlement. Oh, you know, when you were naked in the lab and you took your tits out. Oh no, that happened. Now that I get a better look at her, I realize that she's fully clothed. Besides, we're not even in the lab. We're in my room. A quick glance at the clock reveals it's 10 a.m. It was a dream after all. Damn good one. Feeling completely drained, I rolled over, smacking my head on the corner of my desk. That's when I realized I wasn't lying on the bed, but on the floor. I guess I slept off during my nighttime. What a dream that was. That's one for the wank bank. I caught a glimpse of Mayuri looking at me, blushed, and quickly shook it off. Phew, you really surprised me, Okari. When I came in, you were lying on the ground and moaning and masturbating in your sleep. It was really weird. Well, I was mentally assaulted, but I'm fine now. By the way, Mayuri, why are you in my room? I just came by to buy bananas, but your dad told me that you were still asleep. You have a dad? I have a dad? What the fuck? And he told you to wake me up? That's right. To clarify, my family has run a greengrocer downtown for a long time. We're not only patronized by locals, but we even have restaurants coming us to ask for produce, so I think we're in good shape. Oh, on another note, my father is anything but cute. Even Mayuri referring to him as my dad sounds like a little too cutesy. It's been a while since I've been in your room, but it hasn't changed much. You still haven't fucking cleaned up. Mayuri looked around and she made her assessment. In a way, the lab has kind of become my room, especially recently, now that she mentioned it. Though, how many times had it been since Mayuri was in here last? I remember we used to hang out in my room when we were in junior high, but that got awkward when I entered high school and we started hanging out at fast food places or karaoke more often. But it's too bad. Why is that? Mayushi was actually kind of excited. You know how in manga and games, the childhood friend always walks into their room while they're in bed saying, "It's morning, wake up." I thought I was going to get to do that. And that is what you were excited for? I was. But when I came in, you were lying on the floor, on the floor, moaning my name. What were you dreaming about, Oak? You really let me down. I didn't do it on purpose. Anyway, that's why I want you to go back to sleep. Come again? Go to sleep on your bed, and I'll do that wake up thing. No! Quickly stood bolt upright. Mayuri looked disappointed, but after a moment she gave up, took my photo off my bed and started folding it. Now what are you doing? Don't you hang it out in the sun? Whoa, you don't have to do that. But the weather's perfect and so good to air them out once in a while. Yeah, but it smells like sweat, right? And the jizz stains from last night. Let me do that. It's okay, I don't mind. If it's yours. Mayuri smiled at me. We were having fun and went downstairs with my feet on a pillow. Right, I'm probably getting pretty soon. I'm getting pretty burnt out. Unable to stop the Mayuri train, I went to the bathroom to brush my teeth. I'll finish this scene and then I'll finish someone. I returned to my room to see Mayuri tidying up. So sorry about this. It's fine. I like to clean up. Don't worry. Wow, there sure are a lot of boxes of tissues. I can rest easy. I scan all my erotic magazines and keep those scanned. I couldn't even imagine him doing that, to be honest. He seems like he's not interested in anybody. I can rest easy. I scan all of my erotic magazines and keep those scans as a secret folder in my computer, encrypted, naturally. Doing so allows me to avoid the cliche where your childhood friend stumbles onto something embarrassing in your room. Ha! You're a master of risk management, Halloween Kyoma. I'll leave these here. Ugh, those aren't mine. They must have been planted by an organization spy to defame me. Damn it, I completely forgot that I had some pre-scan magazines under the bed. Don't tell me I can add this to the laundry list of Steins gate choices. Oh, right. Since I'm here, why don't I do the laundry too? No, that's not what I meant. Besides, I can never have you do my laundry. But your mum isn't going to be home for the next 2 days, right? My mum had headed out for Kyushu with her high school friends. They planned a ladies' trip to the hot springs there. God damn, why didn't you go along? If you let your laundry pile up, it'll get pretty bad. You're not wrong, but... Okay, I'll wait outside where you take off your clothes and underwear. But Maria had left the room before I even formed a coherent thought. I don't know. Can I really ask her to do this? I take no pleasure in her seeing my used underwear. Dara, on the other hand, would probably get a nosebleed from the excitement, perverted champion that he is. Probably not yours, mate, but keep thinking that. Ocarine, are you still changing? Is your dick out, Ocarine? I want to see it. Oh, yeah, give me a sec. I give in and remove my clothes. She's just like peeping through the keyhole or something. After a while, Mayuri had washed all the laundry she had collected and even my bedsheets. Right now, I can hear Mayuri spreadingly hanging wet laundry in the garden. Damn, she really is a housewife. Those sounds make it difficult to focus on the report I'm working on in my room. Wait a minute, is Mayuri done with her homework? I haven't seen her working on it lately. Is she going to be crying on the 31st when she finds herself playing catch up? Well, since she did my laundry, I can't let her suffer alone. I guess I'm going to be up all night on the last day of summer break helping her finish everything. So, the fuck? Sorry to be a burden, Mayuri-chan. I heard my father's words coming from the yard. Don't worry, I like it. Are you talking about the laundry or my idiot son? Seriously, don't ask her that. The laundry. Aha! You're all red. It's cute. When are you getting married? Do you enjoy teasing innocent high school girls? Since when did you get old enough for dad jokes? Since you become a dad, probably. That should do it. It's so nice to see the laundry getting all fresh and clean. She must have just finished hanging everything up to dry. She sounded so happy and satisfied to it be done. I imagine that she's looking at the laundry and smiling. Oh, right, Mayuri-chan. Yes? I heard some talk, but are you guys really moving? What? I leapt to my feet, knocking over the chair I was sitting in. When I stick my head out the window, I can see a piece between pieces of hanging laundry. Mayuri's moving? What is this? I hadn't heard about this. Your father's getting transferred to the Hokkaido branch, right? That's right. Are you going with him? We're going to miss you. Hokkaido? Are you kidding? This has to be a joke, right? I feel the blood drain from my face. It's just a friend moving away, that's all. I know that, but for some reason I can't keep myself from trembling. My hands go white from clutching the window frame. They suddenly feel like they belong to someone else. I see Mayuri turn her head in my direction. She seems to be worried about whether I could overhear them or not. Well, it's a little complicated. My dad and my mum are going to Hokkaido, but I don't think I am. Did I hear that correctly? Is that how it is? Yeah, I have school in Tokyo, so I can't go to Hokkaido. That's why I might be staying at my aunt's house in Ueno. Oh, so you are moving, though, just to Ueno. I'm going to miss it here, though. I sat on the bed and wiped the sweat from my forehead. What? Ueno? That's hardly worth being worried about. It's pretty far from where we are now, but really close to the lab in Akihabara. I'm there more often anyway, so this might actually be an improvement. Is that so? Well, in that case, why don't you stay with us? Huh? If staying with your aunts got you down, how about you marry Winter and move in with us, Mayuri-chan? What? I stood back up again. What the hell did he say? I'm not kidding. If you marry Winter and join our family, it'll make me happier, and then you can imagine. What? Mayuri seemed to be panicking. This isn't good. If I leave them be, things might just get weirder from here. Hey, Mayuri, you got a second? I called her nonchalantly, acting as if I didn't hear them talking. Okay, I'll be right there. Mayuri looked relieved as she left the yard. What is it, Okarin? Right, well, do you want to fuck? Shit, I didn't think about what we were actually talking about when I called her. While I was fumbling around for something to say, it seemed Mayuri somehow realized that I overheard that conversation. She shifted uncomfortably for a moment, then hung her head. I'm sorry I didn't tell you, Okarin. Tell me what? About moving. I was gonna tell you once we decided what to do. Hey, don't worry about it. I'm fine as long as you remain my hostage. Yeah, and don't worry about the weird stuff my dad said. Weird stuff? Why did I even bring that up? Mayuri seemed confused at first, but worked up into a fluster when she realized what I was talking about. I told you not to worry. I'm not. Mayushi's just being regular Mayushi. Damn it, old man. Why did you have to make things so awkward? Am I blaming him in my head? I heard him called from the yard. Hey, Winter, are you awake? I am. I'm heading out for a bit. Mind the store for me while I'm gone. Thanks. Huh? Great, see you later. Hey, wait. By the time I formulated a protest, he was gone. You're just heading out to play Patchislot or something, aren't you? Was that like pachinko or something? I don't know. I can't believe this. I'm Owen Kiyomi, the man who will plunge this world into chaos. Why do I have to sell vegetables? I'll help you, Okarin. Though I wish that were true, I fear you're no match for the ladies of this neighborhood. Really? Indeed, I say that they're a match for the organization's intelligence department, feared by governments the world over. Once they catch sight of you, they will interrogate you until they extract all of your confidential information. Just the other day, one smiled at me and said, "Why, hello there, Mintaro-chan. I hear that there are a lot of ladies in your life lately. Don't make Mayuri-chan cry." At the rate at which gossip spreads amongst these old ladies is truly frightening. So you go ahead to the lab. I will accomplish this mission on my own. If any one of these ladies saw the two of us tending the store together, this whole neighborhood would be flooded with rumors. Right, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm flubbing a lot of words. And no one's in chat, so it doesn't. I have no motivation to keep going. We did another. It was only hour 10, but yeah, that's fine. We'll get to there eventually. Oh my god, what have I just done? Right. Is there any one of those? Nope. I'll just host that shit. Alright, if there's anybody liking, thank you for watching. I will be back tomorrow.